Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming and hair care sometimes. So if that sounds like your thing, make sure you are subscribed. Today, I'm feeling really lazy. It's cold outside, it's a little bit rainy. But one thing I've wanted to do for a long time is dye my beard. As you can, beard, I use the term very loosely. As you can see, it's kind of like very patchy here. I've got a big patch here to the point where people think I want like a goatee. I've hacked out a bit of it here by accident as well. And I got a few greys coming through because, you know, I'm at that age now, kind of. So yeah, I just thought I'd take you on the journey with me. I'm gonna be following like a barber video, you know, those ones where they do like a super fine line, not really my style, but I wanna give it a go. I'm also doing this because I recorded a video I think a year back now, where I used hair fibers for my beard. It was just kind of like a jokey, fun, experimental video, but it's racked up quite a few millions worth of views, and the product wasn't very good, and the results were kind of shit. So I feel like I've tricked people into watching that like 4 million times. So hopefully this beard dye trick is going to be better, but I'm not going to promise it's going to be much better. But let's give it a go. I'll be using the Just For Men beard dye. I believe this was like £5, so not that expensive. I'm a little bit worried that if it's bad, it's gonna be permanent and I'm not gonna be able to get it off. But yeah, let's just get on with it now. I'm scared. I'm gonna pop you guys up here. So I wanted to include the beard tutorial that I'm going to be following, but then I realized like copyright strikes and all that kind of stuff, I don't want to be demonetized and that. But the video shows them cutting this, you can see like tiny, but they're gonna cut one side of these bristles off. So you're left with a very fine, like one bristle brush, if that makes sense, just like that. So I'm gonna do that so we could get in like, and do a very fine line here. I usually much prefer a more natural line, but beggars can't be choosers, and we're gonna see if it makes any difference. Hopefully this is the answer to all our thin, patchy beard prayers. So yeah, let's cut this up.
So we're gonna cut it in here. Oh, there we go. So now we have that like fine one bristle tip. Just there, oh God. There's some there. There we go. That's more like it. What's that? Okay, there we go.
So hopefully this is gonna give me more control. It's all gonna be a bit more precise. Okay, product is mixed, and I'm gonna take the thin bristle brush, and just kind of like dip it in so I don't get, oh here we go, dip it in so I don't get any like big clumps of the stuff, because we want to be very precise with this. We want to kind of like line the hair. So I've got a mirror here, so I'm going to kind of do it in there. So I'm going to do like an outline of what I want. Then kind of like brush it through. So now I'm gonna aim for the really kind of like hairless bit. Maybe that's too much. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh my God, okay, whatever, okay. Looks a little bit weaker in there, so I'm gonna go in there. I'm not gonna attempt to go under and around today because I just know I will muck that up. Okay, let's do the same the other side. I guess that will do for now. 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay. Waiting only 5 minutes or a bit less prevents colour from going too dark. So that's what we want to do. While waiting, thoroughly rinse and remove residue from brush and tray, gloves, and prepare for the next use. So basically I've got to give this less than 5 minutes. I think I might actually, this has probably been on for like 2. This has been on for like 1. So I'm gonna jump in the shower in literally like 3 minutes, kind of start scrubbing on this side and then remove from this side. The next time you see me is gonna be out of the shower. Wish me luck. Okay. So it's all washed off. I haven't had a look at it yet, so I'm gonna see what it looks like. Okay. Okay. I mean, it definitely looks darker. Like, it looks a lot darker. I wouldn't say fuller, it just looks a lot darker. You can see where I had a bit of a trimming accident, that it hasn't actually stained my skin, which I guess is a good... I mean, it's made it a little bit darker, but it hasn't really stained the skin a darker colour. That line is just a little bit too fine for me. But you know, I did it for an experiment. Quite like the outcome of it though. It does look thicker. And I feel like you can't see that harsh line as much on camera, but we'll see when I edit this. What I think I'm gonna do is get maybe like an AHA, like a chemical exfoliator, just kind of go along the harsh line of the dye and try and soften it up a bit. There's still a bit of grey just in here. That is just way too much for me. Like, that is horrific. That's pretty much my fault though, because I'm not professional at this. When I watch those barber videos, I'm like, that is such a nice tidy line. But with a bit of practice, I think I could really get some good use out of this. As I mentioned, I definitely won't do that line thing again, leave that to the professionals. Obviously, what I should do if I was gonna do this everywhere is kind of like trim around here, like really line that up as well as line up my hairline. But as I mentioned, that's not really my look. I just wanted to give it a little go. So yes, I'm gonna take an exfoliator around here, try and tidy it up a little bit, or get rid of that fine line, and then we'll see what it looks like after. Okay, so I've taken a little bit off here. I think the fine line is pretty much gone, but still kind of obvious. I don't know if it's a huge difference, I have to be honest with you. I feel like this is something that I'm gonna notice a difference in because I see my face every single day, and I can see where it's a little bit darker. I think especially in natural light, as you can see now. Not a big change at all, so part of me thinks this isn't really worth doing. What I do like, however, is how it's kind of given me like a more defined kind of, not edge at all because I didn't like that, but a more defined kind of cheekbone area. I don't know if anyone ever wants that, but I do feel like it's helped there. As I said before, I think possibly my beard may need to be a little bit longer to see any kind of difference. But I don't know, guys. Was it worth it? Maybe not. For grey hairs in your beard, I think 100%. If you have lighter hair and you wanted to make it look darker, definitely. I could have left it on for longer, but I did say no longer than 5 minutes. I don't know, I guess another kind of half-failed attempt. It looks a lot thicker there, but not so much here. I wonder why that is. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have ever tried this before, if it's something you want to try. It's cheap, it takes no time, may as well give it a go. But yeah, that is it from me now, guys. I will see you next time.